There goes Raxby right under it, Braddock right under it, and Jazzmouse is the first person to do any serious movement, sending it deeper into their territory. With a little tip, with a little tip, with a little tip, with a little tip, and Blue scores the first goal from Jazzmouse. Raxby and Braddock together working to take it in. They get it to center, but no one's lined up for the shot. Jazzmouse on his own is just going to get another one here. 2-0. Do you understand how much 2-0 is in favor of Blue? Mathematically, it's indefinable because you can't divide by 0.
I still think Hydra looks like he's having the most fun of all of us. He's laughing at it. Look at his little face. Oh, he's so cute.
You're making me jealous.
Raxby stops Blue from making any further progress into this side of the arena. Jazzmouse thankfully brings it back the other way for their team. It really is, my God, off one hood onto the other hood. And Jazzmouse just takes it all the way. It says Fen. Let's watch the replay. How much credit do we owe the baby blue electric car?
It's like it's
That's
better
a shot, Ben. That is a shot, baby.
Thank you! I didn't know if it would work. Look at this, look at
GG Fen!
Beautiful!
Oh, Hydra was like, it says Ben, but let's watch the replay.
Oh!
Betrayed.
Oh, we do owe him a bit. It's gorgeous. He imparted a little speed on that. I'm so sorry I spoke too soon. We might see a little of Dark Fen coming out. I've got to start saying more names than just Raxby and Jazzmouse. They're making my job difficult. I'm not sure if I like it. We're back to just talking about Raxby. It's 3-2 with 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes for Orange to tie it up or Blue to take it away. Now, we've already given away the last can of SpaghettiOs on Earth. This is just for pride. But in the wasteland of no food, your reputation is everything. Pride could get you back those SpaghettiOs. They've been rationing them. They didn't eat them all last night. If you lead the wasteland gangs with the pride you gain from winning this match, perhaps you could order them to give it to you. It depends also a little bit on how good your leather and metal costume is. If we've learned anything from Mad Max, that's deeply important. Jazzmouse wants blood. Jazzmouse wants explosions. Jazzmouse wants to take the lead again. He's not pleased with this tie. They used to be the winning team. Jazzmouse and Mr. H! What patience! Mr. H! Oh my God! Just sitting there having a little munch on the hot dog that was on his antenna. He gets himself in place, gives it a little tippy-tappy. It's rotating into the center. He boosts to try to solo cube. No, but he can't. He can't. Jazzmouse is there carrying it along a little faster than he can catch up. And Jazzmouse is dead. Jazzmouse must pay for his crimes against Orange Team. Here it is! No! It's not going to be it! It's going to be Blue Team unless there's an incredible play right now. Blue takes it! Blue takes it! Blue has... They won the last match too, right? Blue has the food and the pride. Oh, it's going to be cold without any leather armor or fuel out there on the desert sands tonight for Orange. My God. I'd be shocked if they can scrape it together and show up for tomorrow's match. They've got to fight off wild animals out there in the wastelands of the post-apocalyptic no-food world. And they don't even have a leather jacket between them. Hydrocasting Pog U. I don't know how the game is played. It's fun. Samantha, what are they gonna... It's soccer with cars? I don't know the rules of soccer. I wanted to interview... Hang on. Hang on.
Yes.
Wait there, Jazz is having an interview.
Yeah.
We're going now live with an interview to Jazzmouse, MVP of the winning team Blue. Jazzmouse, how do you feel now?
You know, real good game out there, and feeling really good right now. Team did a great job, and you know, it's good to get the win.
Absolutely, a hell of a game, the most tense we've seen this season. Speaking of this season, you've had some teammates swap on you. How has the season been emotionally for you? Is it tough facing people you used to play so well alongside?
Well, you know, used to have a good connection there with Raxby, and we used to get good time setting each other up for goals. And but now, obviously, sitting on the other side, you get a little bit of tummy sticks sometimes. But it's still fun to see them, and you got to be serious when you go up against them, and that's all it is.
I understand. I understand it happens to even the best of players sometimes, but you're doing a great job adjusting and setting up your own shots and then knocking them in. I should think you should be getting an assist and a shot for each time that happens. All right, let's see how Otto lines up the teams on this match.
I told you I had the most generic sports interview down.
10 seconds in and no one scores. The fans are already demanding explosions. Samantha, I've already forgotten. What are they playing for this match? Food is off the table. Pride is off the table. What do they have now? Are they fighting over land? The best area of sand? The most sheltered part of the wasteland rocks? Are they fighting over guns? What are they fighting over in this match? Jazzmouse uses his boost to bring it around. It's on and on a bad angle. He scores! That's exactly what we're talking about. That is the MVP from last match. My love, they're playing for Fenn's love in this match. That could save you out in the wasteland. I know Orange doesn't have food and they don't have jackets or pride or anything, but Fenn's love could keep them warm through the cold desert nights, and that might just be enough to show up for another match tomorrow. Orange team, I feel, are more players that need to work their way back into this. They need to warm up. Those are the words I was looking for at the very start.
He's so excited on stream.
Jesus Christ.
I think he's just Hydro. I think he's just like really happy to have something to do.
I think this is wonderful. I fucking adore it. It's amazing.
He was saying he was going to do like an hour, maybe 2 of Rocket League and then switch back to Civ. I don't think Civ is coming back tonight.
Apparently you guys are playing for my love.
I question the wisdom of flips before even reaching the ball, but we're seeing a lot of them. I think they want to show off now that they know it's being spectated and commentated. Braddock carries the ball on his hood a little bit over into blue, but Tino is there to screw up him taking a nice easy line. By easy line, I don't mean one that involves easy. He's not even in this match. I should have given that more. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Do they have a chance? Mr. H, no! Gingy had such a straight line on it, but Mr. H couldn't wait. I understand. It's so tense, but it was just off. Here it is. Jazzmouse! Jazzmouse, boom! 4-0. This is over. Everybody go get snacks. This is like the 7th inning stretch. The game won't stop because it doesn't need to. But this is like the 7th inning stretch. Take your time. Fenn, I think it's time to start picking out curtains for your room in the caves of Bartertown or whatever. I've never seen that movie. Is Bartertown caves like in Fury Road, you know, sort of built into stonework? I don't know. Wherever you're going to be living with Blue Team, you can start choosing your decorations. Down into blue. Orange is showing well here. They've gotten 1 goal when I wasn't even looking. I'm not doing very well. Clearly, they really want it. They know Fenn's love is on the line here, and Raxby is there to stop 3 defenders by knocking it over their heads from keeping him from bringing it back. They're at half the score Blue has, but that's actually only at 2 short goals when you think about it by a completely different measure counting. Percentages, they can throw you off. What can I say? Orange is a little bit back in the game here. 1 more and they'll actually be a threat. They do have it down Blue's side. In fact, it just goes right the fuck in. Raxby is getting mad. Raxby is getting mad. All right, we've got a bunch of people flipping at it, doing fuck all. Really, no one has touched it in an incredibly long time. 1 minute remaining and it's still on Orange's side and they really need to score. Raxby with the breakaway hit. Jazzmouse. Oh my word, I thought Jazzmouse had it. He actually got around the other side of the ball, but with so much momentum, he couldn't slow down. Raxby almost single-handedly has tied it up. Let's take a look at the scores. Jazzmouse, 575. Raxby, right on his tail, 563. Oh my word. Oh my god. It looks like it's in the dimension of possibility. In fact, it's happened. It's tied up with less than a minute to go. Is this going to go to overtime, Samantha? Place your bets now. Remember, there is no law save for Fenn's love here in the wasteland. Gambling is completely legal now. What will happen to Fenn's love? The tension. I mean, Fenn must be feeling it more than any of us. Imagine the anticipation and tension of Fenn's love when it's finally delivered. It's being piqued, really, by this. Emotions are running high, which means the love is all the more to play for. Being as it is an emotion. Of course, the tension is palpable. Raxby scores! Orange takes it! Breaking the streak of Blue! Oh my god! They don't have pride, they don't have food, but they've got Fenn's love. Holy shit! Raxby flipped over on his hood. He doesn't even know which way is up anymore. All he knows is he went for the ball and he made them count. 748 score. 5 shots, 4 of them goals. That's an 80% That's an 800 batting average, which isn't used in this sport. I just need to push through the crowds here. Is the winning player? Where's the MVP? Is Raxby here?
I am.
Raxby, what a fucking comeback. Can you tell me what's going through your mind right now?
I mean, I'm really glad with how the team played. We really set it up well for the win. We went down, give them all the confidence, and then clap back to get the easy win.
You know, everyone's going to remember the solo goals. You did some amazing long shots there, but you're right. You guys really played with more team. You had assists from Braddock and Mr. H both, I believe. It was an incredible team. Were you using voice communications to bring that together, or is it just natural and run through your veins?
At this point, we've played so many games together, it all comes naturally. We know where everyone is telepathically.
Absolutely stunning play, and Fenn's love will be yours tonight. Well done, everyone.
Thank you.
love
That's
you.
what I did it for.
I didn't sign up for interviews, so I wasn't ready for this.
Somebody want to take my spot?
And you can have my spot.
Fenn on
Mr.
his
H
own,
is out
just
as well.
driving around the pitch.
Everyone
Mr.
else
H is
watching
out.
Hydro.
Everyone wants to go watch Hydro, and no one wants
I've
to
got
play.
Hydro in the background. That's how I'm gonna. I think play with Hydro on and head trip of hearing Hydro talk about you.
I'm just gonna check the VOD. It's gonna be beautiful. Like, I've got 3 hours of late night content being made by Hydro about us. It's great.
Oh, Tino's narcissism is gonna fucking melt out his brain.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah,
You're gonna need a bigger
I
hat,
like
dude.
that you have developed a grasp strategy.
Raxby's actually the god of the realm. He's the super soldier, the ace in the hole in every team he's in. Yet again, Raxby shows his skills, which are not decided by the team. Not only a god, but also humble, truly the perfect player. Good on the field, good in the locker room. Star player and likable, not a diva. Rare combination. Real team player. A true purpose. We found the true purpose of this channel. The stream deserves its own highlight. I haven't been taking notes. Do you understand how I do highlights when I don't take notes, Samantha? I rewatch my entire stream. I'm not prepared for that.
And then we just anyone who wants one last hurrah.
Ooh, it's shaping up. There we go. We've got Jazzmouse, Gingy. Holy shit, we've got Jazzmouse and Raxby on one team. This might be a fucking slaughter. Jazzmouse, Raxby, and I guess we have to mention them, Tino and Gingy as well, up against Fenn, Ibuki, Easy, and Braddock. I guess getting Fenn's love means Fenn had to play for Orange team this time. It makes sense. It makes some sense. Raxby right away. Right away with a +1 for his team. Does anyone else remember +1? Google Plus? No? Well, Rocket League blew it out of existence, so +1 now just means getting a goal here. It's been too long since they worked together. Raxby manages to make it on his own, probably due to the incompetence of the Orange team. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. But look at him, he knocks Jazzmouse out of the way first. It's been too long since they played together. They're not in sync yet. Can they get it together? Only 25 seconds have passed. I'm putting a lot of pressure on them to have it together this fast. And the kickoff, Jazzmouse boosts in for it, and even though it's hit back, it still ends up on Orange's side. Jazzmouse knocks it to himself, and had it been a little lower, we would have had a goal within literally 7 seconds. But that's not what happened. I've got to keep talking. Fenn knocks it off of his hood, but Tino back. Gingy back the other way, which is weird because he's on Tino's team. Raxby says, no, fellas, we want to take it this way, and I'll show you where you take it. Into the goal by Raxby, almost on his own, after Blue knocked it forward, then backward, then forward again. Watch this. We've got another hit. I think we're going to see another. No, actually, he just goes, that's going in. I'm going to show off. Little barrel roll off to the side. 5-0. We might see another double-digit game. There's at least some joy in that, even if it's an absolute slaughter, Samantha. We haven't decided what they're playing for, though. How did we get them to agree to this before deciding what they're playing for? Samantha, what's remaining? What could they take out into the wasteland to possibly keep them safe, healthy, or happy? Chicky Nuggies. Chicky Nuggies. Unfortunately, as I said, all food really just consisted of SpaghettiOs, and they've been eaten at this point by the blue team. But we have Chicky Nuggies. Nobody tell them they're just painted rocks. Okay. He waits on the wall, dribbles it a little bit. He's got all 3 on him. Where are his blue teammates? Jazzmouse is waiting on the other side for a big hit. We need some of the other people from blue. They're dribbling with Raxby. Where are the other blue team? I haven't seen anyone but Raxby and Jazzmouse in about 30 seconds. There's Tino. There's Gingy. All right, Gingy's getting involved now. He sends it to center, but no one's ready. Actually, they are! Braddock tried to stop it, but he just went beyond, and Jazzmouse sends it in. 8-0. 8-0. There are other people on blue, so I've heard. When I look at the scoreboard, I see them. Their scores right now are 124-2, however, so do we need to pay attention? Jury's out on that. Oh, and Fen flips it. Chicken nuggies, he cries as he knocks it down towards blue. How upset he'll be. How upset he'll be if they win and figure it out. But I don't think they will. They've got 8 goals to come back just to tie it, and it's about to be 9. Raxby's shot there, I think it was, or maybe vice versa. The names were so close, and I didn't take note of which was on left and which was on right. Tino takes a chance to touch the ball. He gets to so rarely, playing alongside Jazzmouse and Raxby. It's good. It's good. It's going to be good. Oh, my word. That could have been the shot of the night. Oh. But with teamwork, they bring it back. A soft setup by Jazzmouse. A hard hammer. Watch this. A little just tap of the sombrero. And a slam of the hood. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. How do you commentate that? I have no words, but right down the middle. Right down the middle. Tore them a new one? Not really. Right down the middle. That's all I can say. That took literally 3 seconds because it was 2:14 when the last goal paused it. Oh my god, he brings it over their hood's back, but Fen is there on defense. Fen is playing amazing disruption here. Oh, but he can't be everywhere at once. Jazzmouse takes Raxby's tip here and sends it right on in. Boy, that sounds like some sort of assisted sex when I say it that way, doesn't it? 12-0. A minute 30 remaining. Can anyone do the math quickly? How rapidly does Orange need to, score goals in order to fucking save this? I want to say 12 seconds, but I know that's wrong because this isn't a decimal system. The numbers have changed. You're going to have to do it all over again. 13-0. Lucky 13! My good world. I was going to say my good God. Is there any God? Orange team isn't sure. All they know is Fen's love, and they're lucky to have that. I tell you, I feel almost bad giving blue painted rocks having told them their food at this point. They've worked so hard, scored more goals than they've ever scored before in a single match. And we've lied to them about the prize purely because we know that the crowd here would riot if there wasn't a game to watch. 14-0. 1 minute remaining. So we had to lie. We had no food. We had nothing else they would play for. We had to paint rocks and lie to them about them being chicken nuggies in order to bring some sort of entertainment to the arena so these colored eggs in the background wouldn't riot and overthrow the tenuous leadership that worries for its life every day. Everyone's just sort of hovering under it now. Someone needs to back out and take a big swing. It looks like Raxby's thinking about it. And he does for another score. 15-0. Good Lord. Uninstall Orange. My God, we've got signs saying uninstall Orange in the crowd here. It's getting bad out here. Maybe we should have never held the event at all. Riots might get even worse with how bad this loss is going than had we not had a match today. I already see the leaders of this barely society leaving their box, afraid of what will happen to them. Either when the fans are unhappy at such a spectacle, at such an incredibly poorly played game, or once the winning team finds out there's no food remaining. Yep, they're hightailing it out of here, getting into their metal-clad wasteland post-apocalypse vehicles and hightailing it to the high ground. With 1,464 points. With 1,464 points. Raxby is the MVP. Followed by the second best score we've seen tonight, 864 by Jazzmouse. Even Gingy's getting in there with a little. Team, you know what? Hang on, hold up.
I believe we're done this evening.
Bit of an unorthodox interview here. Tino, where's Tino? Can I talk to Tino for a second?
Hi, Hydra, what's up?
Tino, what is it like to get to see such amazing play from so nearby but not be there?
It's inspiring. It makes me want to be better and do more, and I'm just trying to learn from the best.
Inspiring. Do you think that will ever happen, though?
No.
Better, doing more. All right, but in these times, you're holding on to the feeling. I like that. Tell me, what was your proudest moment in the game?
Scoring like 15-0, or like being a part of the team that did 15-0.
So really, painting your car blue was the moment where you felt your best?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much for taking this time. I appreciate it.
No problem, anytime.
We doing another one?
But everything hurts!
Are we done or are we carrying on? How many do we have?
I lost and I feel amazing.
Well, I'm a yeet.
You're gonna yeet.
I'm
I
a
think
yeet.
we've run out of players.
How have we done then?